And it was always something amazing to look at. And I never would have got to do that if it wasn't for him.
My name is Brad Ryan. I am 39 years old.
I'm Joy, and this is my 91st birthday.
And we're on a mission to visit all 63 U.S. national parks. So my grandma Joy and I were both born in a very small town along Interstate 70 in Ohio. There wasn't a lot to do in Duncan Falls other than to just get out and enjoy nature. So I think that planted a seed that kind of just stayed with me the rest of my life. And that's why I eventually became a wildlife veterinarian.
I was born in the country, so I'm used to being out in the nature. So when we went to camping, it was really fun.
When I found out that she had never seen mountains in her life or deserts or all these amazing ecosystems and all these amazing wild creatures that I knew she would absolutely love to see in her life.
So we're out in the Everglades this morning on a gorgeous walk. We have a friend.
And so I just called her up and I said, "What are you doing this weekend?" And she said, "Not much." And I said, "How do you feel about going down to the Smokies?" And she said, "Well, I guess we'll give it a whirl."
It's just barely standing there. Look at that. When Brad took me, it was like another world out there. Things that never in this world would you ever think you was going to see. And it was always something amazing to look at. And I never would have got to do that if it wasn't for him.
The beautiful thing about that trip was just that she not only got to see her first mountain at age 85, but she completely blew me away by climbing a mountain with me.
But it was fun climbing the mountain. I didn't have any problem with that. Brad kept saying, "Grandma, if you want to go back, we'll go back." And I said, "I'm going to climb this mountain," and I made it.
We visited 53 out of 63 U.S. national parks. We only have 10 more to go, and we're hoping to close in on that goal this year.
He's fun to travel with because he isn't one of these persons that we're going to go exactly here or exactly there. He'll see something off to the right. Well, let's go over there and look at that, see what that is.
How are the waters today, Grandma Joy?
Well,
So, we've saved the best for last, in my opinion, because Alaska is the great North American wilderness.
I can't wait to go to Alaska. I want to see a big bear flip the salmon in the air. That's what I've been looking for and wishing for all this time.
So the road trip expenses do add up. So I set up a GoFundMe account for our big trip to Alaska. So I set up an Instagram page called Grandma Joy's Road Trip so that other families across the United States and around the world would be able to get some inspiration from our story. Because our goal, obviously, as the years go on, is that we're going to see more intergenerational families, grandparents and grandchildren exploring the great outdoors together.
I just wanted to inspire some of these older people that's sitting around and they think, well, my life is over. I just wanted to show them that no matter how old you are, you can do something.
She's not my grandma, she's not just my road trip partner. She's really one of my very best friends in the world. And so she's the gold standard for what's possible at any age.
Just because you're older, it doesn't mean your life is over. It's just the beginning, if that's the way you want it to be.
So you guys are ramping up for a big year, I would imagine, right?
We're hoping. Alaska is a different beast because those parks are so spaced out. If you look at the map, you can tell that that's a vast space, but when you speak to people that are from the state, you realize that this is not just fly by the seat of your pants like we're used to doing. So when these parks are separated by thousands of miles and the only way to get to them is a private charter flight landing on a thin dirt runway, you have to really, really take a lot of time and think through that.
All right, well, I hope you guys are planning because we have some friends. Our friends at Carhartt, they know us. They know our dogs, by the way. Our dogs' clothes are made by Carhartt. But Carhartt, the workwear apparel company known for their versatile gear, they want to help you on that last leg of your trip to Alaska and all of those great parks. They're sending you guys $10,000 to help cover your. Look at Joy's face. Look at Joy's face. Look at both of them. Brad's gasping, covering his mouth. He can't believe it. He can't believe it. That's pretty good, right, guys?
God.
Yes. Yes.
It feels like
Go
Christmas.
Carhartt. Go Carhartt. Go cold. Go cold.
Thank you.
This is beyond a dream come true. Thank you so much.